What's my favorite color?
Blue.
No, that's your favorite color. What's my favorite flower?
Orchid.
No. You always send me orchids, but really that's your mother's favorite flower. My favorite are yellow roses. And Michael knew that.
Let's just get married.
I can't do this. I know what love feels like, and this is not it.
I ran away from my wedding. At the ceremony, I realized Hugh never truly loved me. The only one who genuinely cared for me and wanted my happiness was Michael. But Michael was a character I imagined as a child. He stayed by my side for so long. Only I could see him, because he was my creation. In the jewelry store, staring at that ring, Michael said, "You'll definitely wear it when you get married someday." But it was a yellow diamond ring. But Mike said,
"Some rules were made to be broken. You should have a ring that tells the world you are Jane. You're special."
But the time was approaching 5015. The hour I was born, Michael spoke in cryptic riddles, then declared he must leave at 5015. The very moment of my birth, he said he could only stay until I turned 10. After that, all imaginary friends must depart. I cried and begged him not to go, but he said it was the rule, unchangeable.
I love you. I love you too.
He turned and stepped into the elevator, vanishing from my world. I never imagined he'd reappear 18 years later, but this time, I was preparing for my wedding. Michael followed me everywhere. Though I didn't recognize him, I thought he was a stalker. He recounted many events from my childhood. Though shocked, I still couldn't believe it, until he mentioned this one thing.
I left you on your 10th birthday at 5:15, the moment you were born.
Only then did I know for certain he was Michael, the imaginary friend I'd made up as a child. Now he stood before me, flesh and blood. He said his reappearance proved I needed him again. But my life was perfect now, and I was getting married. I didn't understand where I needed him, yet I was overjoyed to see Michael again, the boy who'd accompanied my entire childhood. Tonight, I dined with my fiancé, Hugh. I was just about to tell him about meeting Michael, but the next second, Michael appeared behind me. I could only explain to Hugh that he was my childhood friend, whom I'd recently reconnected with. When Hugh ordered for me, he chose mushrooms. Michael immediately stopped him, because I'm allergic to mushrooms. Hugh was astonished that Michael knew so much about me. I could only explain that we'd been inseparable as kids. Michael asked Hugh, "What do you like about me?" But I wasn't satisfied with any of the answers Hugh gave. Dinner ended on a slightly sour note. When I got back to my doorstep, I found Michael had followed me home. It was like he could teleport. He had nowhere to go and was going to sleep on a bench by the road. I couldn't bear it, so I let him stay at my place. He helped me tidy up my messy home, making it neat and clean. Because I was getting married, I took him to pick out flowers. He remembered I loved yellow roses. Later, we chose a cake, then picked a wedding dress at the bridal shop. He told me I looked beautiful. The next moment, we kissed without thinking. Afterward, I told Michael, "This was an accident. It can never happen again. I love my fiancé deeply. This could only be a kiss between old friends." That evening, Michael and I were hanging out at home. Suddenly, Hugh arrived. I explained we were just planning the wedding. We got into an argument. He stormed off in anger. I told Michael, "I'm no longer that little girl fantasizing about needing friends. I'm content with my life now." He left. I continued planning the wedding with Hugh. Michael found a job. One day, I wanted to buy Hugh a gift, but I saw a scarf that seemed perfect for Michael. I bought it and sent it to him, but this time neither of us could contain our passion. I fell in love with him again. Yet the next day, he told me he was leaving once more, just like when we were children. I confronted him, furious.
Why did you let me fall in love with you when you knew you were leaving?
I swore I'd forget him forever. My wedding to Hugh proceeded as planned. During the ceremony, I realized Hugh never truly understood me. This wasn't love at all. I walked down the aisle, 15 minutes before my birth. The moment Michael stepped into the elevator, I arrived. We embraced.
You are my soulmate, my one true love.
I've always loved you too. And I'm gonna miss you forever.
Stay with me.
I can't.
But he still left. I walked out, utterly lost. I thought I'd never see Michael again. The next second, he suddenly appeared behind me. He hadn't vanished. He took out that yellow diamond ring and slipped it onto my finger. He said this time it was because he needed me. So as long as I stayed, he would stay.